Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are here tonight for two really great reasons. Number one is obviously the title of the stream or video if you're watching this on the replay. We're going to be figuring out if Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is a smash or trash game. So is it worth picking up? Is it worth spending your money on? Or is it maybe one of those games that should be left in the bargain trash bin? Now, this being a Nintendo, not pure first-party title, it's like a partnership title. Let's be honest, things are going to tend towards this being a pretty decent game. But is it worth full price? That is the big question. But there's a second great reason why tonight is a great night. It's because 43 years ago, the universe saw fit to deem the planet with my existence. Yes, it is my birthday. I am sadly 43 years old today. But in here, I'm still a 13-year-old kid playing his PlayStation, his original N64 back in the day, because I love my video games. And yeah, I'll be honest, back when I was 13-year-old Rick, yeah, I did have a PS1. I temporarily dropped off of the Nintendo bandwagon. I still had a 64. I just played my PlayStation way more. But now, over the years, I found my way back to where I should be. And I'm joking because I still have a PS5, but I play like my Switch like 99% of the time. So we're good to go, guys. Important thing is to know that today is also my birthday stream. Thank you very much for the happy birthday, Steven. And, you know, just being here with me, trying this game tonight, that's my birthday gift. So for all of you that are here, that enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching the replay, hit that like button. That'll be the best birthday gift you can give me. And heck, if you're not subscribed to the channel, maybe you'll decide to subscribe as well. That's like a double birthday gift. It's an awesome gift. Now, normally I have the game running in the background, but I don't because it opened up on a cutscene. So I don't want to miss out with you guys. So I sort of closed down the game and we're going to start it up when we're ready to get going, get playing, because it opens up on a cutscene. So we're going to, don't want to miss out on the storyline for those that are, adventuring the first couple of hours with me tonight. But yeah, by the way, I did get the physical version of the game. So, it is not a game key card. The full game is on the cartridge, although there is a day one patch for it. So you will have to patch the game if you want the most up-to-date information for the game. So day one patch is existence, but the full game is on the cartridge, so you can technically play the game without anything else. Oh my God, Nanaki, happy birthday with a $20 donation. That is super appreciated. Absolutely not necessary, but very, very appreciated. Thank you so much, Nanaki. Thank you so much. Now, what better time with that awesome donation than to start playing the game? So let's jump into Hyrule Warriors and let's have some fun tonight, guys. I went to pick up a Baja Blast Mountain Dew. I wish we had Taco Bell in Quebec, because I really want to try the Baja Blast. Did you see they came out with a Baja Blast pie at Taco Bell? It looks insane. I absolutely want to try it. I actually might do a 3-hour drive to Ottawa to go get a freaking Baja Blast pie. So let's jump in. Difficulty, normal, yes. Voice language, English. Text language, English. Inverted camera, we'll leave it off for the moment. Most likely we'll be able to update this stuff later. Yes, okay, we can change them later. Oh, you bought the Switch 2 from Target and they only had one left. Awesome, man. Awesome. Congrats on the Switch 2 pickup, man. It is, honestly, it's a worthwhile console. It's a worthwhile upgrade. I don't care what the what the vibe on some of the like weird sites are, like, you know, that weird Twitter-ish site there. But the Nintendo Switch 2 is a definite worthy upgrade. Is it the most powerful console out there? No, but it does what it needs to do, and it's delivering on even better gaming experiences than the first Switch so far. I'm actually going to play it later tonight. I'm testing out. There's a free upgrade for Dave the Diver. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition came out on the 6th, which is yesterday. It's a free upgrade for Dave the Diver. So if you do have that game, I definitely recommend you picking it up. I'm going to test it out tonight, see if it's worth it. Like, you know, how, like, is the load times better? Are the graphics better? You Switch 2 sucks. You're waiting on the Switch 3. You know what? The good news is, Grovel, then you won't be bothering us for a couple of years. I'm guessing like 7 to 8 years. But you'll probably come in my streams anyway just to annoy me. So it's all good. So if anyone is new to the stream, me and Grovel, we have a love-hate relationship. I hate him, he hates me. But we both love video games. So, you know, that's the way it goes. You are tempted to pick up Dave the Diver. It's on sale right now. It is definitely the time. It is like $11.99 right now. Like, by the way, spoilers for the next deal video. Dave the Diver, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition is now, I think it's like $11.99. It is a extremely worthy pickup at that price. Like, even if you have a Nintendo Switch 1, it's a extremely worthy pickup because it runs well on the 1. That's why I'm anxious to see what's going to actually happen with the 2. Okay, so we're like adventuring in the shrine, probably the one under Hyrule Castle. Okay, the shard of light goes into the automaton. What did they just wake up, man? Hey, Frenchie, welcome, welcome. By the way, Grovel, welcome. Thomas as well. I missed Rob, welcome, guys. Steven, welcome. Well, Steven, I answered a couple of your questions, so obviously I knew you were here, but welcome to the stream officially. I think I've gotten everyone so far that I've seen in the chat. By the way, like I said earlier, don't forget to hit that like button. It'll be an awesome birthday gift for me. That's all I ask. Hit the like button for tonight, guys. There's no Taco Bells that I know of left in Quebec. I'd have to actually Google to see if there's some anywhere in Quebec. Oh my God. And Frenchie comes with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Frenchie Mom. Very appreciated. Awesome birthday gift. Thank you so much.
I heard a disturbance in the forest.
A disturbance in the forest. This is the first king of Hyrule, man.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed.
Yeah, Topaz is here too. She's on my lap right now. She's right here. Topaz has been spending the day with me. Well, I spent the day with my wife before this, but since I'm down here. You want some Black Friday sales videos? They're coming soon. We're going to be starting pretty soon. I just don't want to call them black sales till they're really black sales videos. I don't want to be clickbaiting shit.
My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
Welcome to all the new members. I'm going to call you guys all out at once the cutscene is over, guys. Just because there's a lot, and I sort of want to follow slightly the cutscene in the background.
Answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the
So she was kicked back into the past, man.
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru?
And Queen Sonia.
But that must mean...
You've clearly had quite a day today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
Like, she's technically of the same bloodline as Princess Zelda. Why are their ears getting less long and less pointy?
and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom. And a horrifying man bound by magic. This man's awakening.
So this is like a little replay from Tears of the Kingdom.
You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us.
Oh my god! I wonder if this is how she returns, how she returns, you know, towards the, you know, I don't want to spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom, but how she eventually returns in Tears of the Kingdom. I wonder if this is how they tie it in with the actual Breath of the Wild timeline.
Truly have traveled back in time.
This stone?
But shouldn't she have the Broken Master Sword? Because she took the Broken Master Sword back into the past to restore it. So shouldn't she have the Master Sword? Weird.
All right.
Weird. By the way, I'm keeping the stash for Movember, guys. So just so you guys know, you'll be seeing the stash for at least at least what's left of a month. December 1st, I'm letting the beard grow back.
Let us first make for Hyrule Castle. The plateau it rests upon should give you a fine lay of the land.
Woo! Okay, I hope the movement gets, like, smoother, because, like, it's a little weird. It's, like, a little gyroscopic, but we'll see. I'm imagining now they're locking me at not running speed.
This scenery should be new to me, yet it feels so oddly familiar.
Then let us press on. Perhaps you'll see something you recognize.
What's up, Zelda? Woo! So camera control's pretty good.
A shrine meant to seal.
Honestly, I'm not sure I would want to invert it. I mean, I guess it'll be like a personal taste thing, but it feels good like this.
Sonia and I have been traversing the kingdom to banish them.
We were returning from one such journey when we found you. Now come.
Depending on where the information is on screen, I might reposition myself, because I'm not sure where they're going to be putting... Okay, see? I knew it. They were locking us at, like, walk speed. Because I was like, it's... The movement's feeling, like, weird. But now we're free to run. It's funny that the king and queen are, like, running. You know, they're like... They wait for us to get close. They're like a dog. They wait for you to get close, and they run. They start running again.
Welcome back, Your Majesties. And
who is that with you?
We can explain everything once we're back at the castle. For now, simply know that she's a friend.
Dude, man, that hair is like into the ground there. Do you see the king's hair? It's actually like blending into the ground. The animation model is like too big for the space. His hair keeps like... His hair has no collision detection, basically.
Stand back.
Is he going to be able to, like, banish the influence? Damn, man, King Rauru is the man. He's badass. Whoop.
Quite a gathering.
Do we right away get some action? This would be awesome. Like, I was hoping there's not, like, a 45-minute setup here.
But if they're appearing even here, then...
Take his sword. Take his sword.
The light Zelda. Use its power.
Oh, dude, man, we're getting a lightsaber. We're getting a Zelda lightsaber.
Just as you did a moment ago.
The power of light?
Do it, man. Turn on the lightsaber. Booyah. Play as Link. I don't even know if Link is going to be playable because theoretically, he hasn't appeared yet in the imprisonment. Like to my knowledge, Link isn't around in the imprisonment war.
Could you lend us your aid?
It's going to be weird as heck, man, to have a Zelda game where there's like absolutely maybe no Link in the main story.
There's something sinister about all of this. But I must try and fight.
I'll help as well.
Oh, they're showing us that you can do combos. That's actually a pretty cool one. I like that one.
Is this my power?
Amplified by the Zonai treasure in your possession, yes. Your secret stone. As for the light itself, it seems my theory about you was correct.
It's weird that I can combo though into a multiple like X attack. That one's actually pretty good too. And what's the full Y combo? Okay, it's like basically just a standard. Why are they staying on the ground like that? Okay. Did we clear them all? Are we good? So far, man, the game is pretty smooth. A lot smoother frame pacing than the first one on Switch 1. Like, it is crazy different. Like, I'm not saying the first one was bad, but the first one definitely had some jank to it. This one, so far, like, okay, first battle, let's not get a little too crazy yet, but far less jank so far. You're only here to support Rick. Zelda is crap. Bro, man, take those words out of your mouth, Wild One. Zelda is amazing. One of my top IPs, man.
Across sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
This looks good because the MK1 from the Switch 1 that I can play it on the Switch 2. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, because there is a Nintendo Switch 1 version of this. I'm wondering really how much weaker it is. There is a Switch 1 version, right? I'm like a little messed up because I didn't even consider buying the Switch 1 version since there was a Switch 2 Direct version.
Incredible. You must be exhausted after all that.
Oh no, it's Switch
Not
2
nearly
only.
as much as in days past.
Okay, so forget all that shit.
Now that I have
It's
Sonya's
Switch 2 only,
assistance,
baby.
the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told,
Everyone
she
has
makes me
flaws.
more than she
Zelda
knows.
is yours. Man, shut the F up.
In any case, the shades and
To be honest though, like, and this is no, like, overall, I've always enjoyed the Hyrule Warriors. However, I've always maintained for the first two ones, I never felt that they were worth the full price of like a normal Zelda game. Simply
have
because
gone ahead
most
to
of the
secure
Hyrule
our
Warrior
route to the
games
castle.
I felt were one and dones.
Suggest we join them when we're able.
Like, they do have completionist objectives, but I've never felt the necessity to complete them the way I do, like, for a standard Zelda game. And that's maybe the only downside that I've seen to these Musou games, is that, like,
That's a bit
to me, they
difficult to
don't
answer
have that.
succinctly, but if you're curious, I would be glad to explain later.
What am I supposed to do? I totally did not listen, because I was like, jiving on. What did she say we're supposed to do? Hold on. Okay, so I guess we just...
To think that the very king and queen of Hyrule would be traveling around.
Do we have a
purifying
faster
evil.
run speed than
Have it
this?
any other way?
I'm trying to hold down the direction button. It's not going any faster. I find them pretty cool. I just don't find that they're often worth like full price. Like I've always felt that most Sue games were like I said, they're like one and done games. So I like getting them when they're like on sale. You know, obviously I'm getting this because it's like Zelda and I have a Switch channel and I had to play this game as fast as possible. But like if I was just a normal gamer and I had to budget my budget around buying like 1 or 2 games every couple of months, I'd most likely wait like for a sale for a Mosu game.
And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past.
It's gonna be like great grandma, great grandpa, or like great grandma, great grandpa. Because theoretically, right?
HYRULE. When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Like today when I was driving around to go pick up the game and stuff, I actually had the soundtrack from Zelda from like the Nintendo Music app playing. Ballad of the Champion, man, is such a fantastic song. It's insane. And for me, man, it like wakes up the inner like... I was like, man, I have to get into the vibes.
This evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Okay, guys, we're here. We're in the imprisonment war. It's about to get real. Game of the Year candidates, Switch 1 and 2. Switch only.
But I don't know, maybe
Like,
blue
I
is your
think
kind
Donkey
of
Kong
color.
has to be one of the big considerations.
All this fussing really isn't
Like, I'm
necessary.
trying to think. I have to... let me go look at my list of games that I've played this year. But, like, right off the top of my head,
Insist.
like, DK is definitely one of the standouts.
Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful.
Pokemon is not. Pokemon was not bad, by the way. Like I said, I finished it. I have all the legendaries. I'm working on getting some shinies, but it's not capturing me.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Minoru, yes?
Like, Pokemon is not even in the discussion for a game of the year.
If anyone will have answers, it's her.
There's too many other really good games this year. I would say Shinobi could be definitely a consideration in one of, like, game of the year, or if we're going into categories, it would be like 2D action game of the year. And I'm sorry to say that I think Shinobi has the upside of Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is fantastic, but I think Shinobi outdid it. I think Shinobi overall...
Just what
There are two
is
very
this?
different types of games, but I still
My
think
word,
that
it
in
moves
general
almost
they
as if
outdid
it's
it.
actually alive.
Let's pay attention to the story a
this your
bit so I
first
don't
time
get
seeing the
lost like last time.
construct? You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Minoru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Pleased to
Minoru.
make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant.
Yeah, like, I'm just wondering why they look more human-like over time.
Call
Do
me
you know what I
Minoru,
mean?
Please.
Like, I'm trying to,
And the
like,
honor is all mine,
maybe it's
Zelda.
already been explained in the lore and I just didn't pay attention. But there seeming like why over time have the Hylians resembled less and less the Zonai
Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
and more humans
Yes, I'd be glad to.
or like
No need
whatever.
to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
I'm also keeping an eye, by the way, guys, on my 3D printer. And I do have to watch that it doesn't run out of filament because I'm at the end of the roll from, like, I'm at the end of one of my rolls. And I'm going to have to pause it to switch to, like, the roll once it's over. So I do have to keep an eye out for that. So you might see me stand up and walk around a bit because I have to visually see how much filament is left. And I have to actually do that right now.
In my studies.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask about your
Okay, we're good for a while.
I knew this would happen.
I'm actually printing the Sword of Grayskull, a 1-to-1 replica of He-Man's sword. I ran out of gray filament though, so now I'm printing like the supports for the inside of the sword, which I'm printing in a different color because you know you won't see them from the outside. Yeah, I have to get a new roll of gray filament.
Construct technology. The two quickly realized they had a great deal in
It sucks too because I'm like 2 parts away from the full sword.
Interest in Zelda's Purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality.
Okay.
Alas, Minoru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon at the cost of their heart and mind.
Okay, so now we sort of know how she's going to get back to Tears of the Kingdom. But I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. But yeah, that stone most likely has a very...
would not remedy her situation. Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of
It's just funny
encouragement
that they
from
throw that out there in
she
like a
decided to
line of
stay with
dialogue.
Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time.
It's just really, really funny that they just throw that out there. Oh, by the way, she shared the secret of draconification, you know.
So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes. Each day has been more wonderful than the last.
Yeah, Silk Song is
I've already
definitely
learned
also in the
great things
discussion.
from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course.
Honestly, it's just because I'm like focusing on the game at the same time. So that's why I said give me like... Once we, you know, if we want to have that discussion, I'll keep it more towards the end of the stream. But yeah, keep throwing out names like that. Like on my end, what I'm going to do is I'm really going to stop and I'm going to look at all the games I played in order.
One eventful day after the next.
And it's going to help me like sort of situate.
Remember when His Majesty snuck off?
It's I'm printing in PLA, so there's no health risk. There's no health risk. But yeah, I still have good ventilation down here, but like it's PLA. I don't have to worry about that.
And she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Absalom is a great surprise, but I don't think it can hit Game of the Year unless we would be talking specifically about a beat 'em up category. I know, because I keep telling the guys doing Terminator 2D that I don't have time to play the game, so they have to delay it to make sure that there's nothing else good coming out at the same time. And, you know, since I'm the king of everything, well, they listen to me and they keep delaying it.
When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks.
Okay.
Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Why do the Gorons get the fish mask? Isn't that weird? Shouldn't that be like the Zora?
Even at this early stage, it's
At least it
clear
looks
that
like a
Hyrule's
fish
on
to me.
good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, We had hoped to join hands with them as well.
Oh, so the Gerudo are not
But their
allied.
desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home.
Oh.
In
That's
times
why.
past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late.
Because of the douchebag. That's
And I
why.
expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain.
I keep forgetting
The
that
only male
he's
born to
like,
their tribe in the
they
past
don't know
100
he's like a
years.
big bad right now. And he is that old that he was, well, he's the one who gets imprisoned, so of course
then,
he's
it's
around
time
in the
for your
imprisonment
training.
more.
Rauru mentioned he'll be joining
Rick
us
King
as well.
stash, exactly.
Show him your best.
It's the power of the stash. Since I have it on, they have no choice but to listen to me. The stash rules, one stash to rule them all, and one stash to bind them, and in the dark, no, one stash to rule them all, one stash to find them, and in the darkness, all together bind them. Holy crap! I should know that by heart, but I do not. I have to pick it up. Why do I have to beat Hylian's soldiers? Unique skills. Hold R plus YXA each character. Okay. After using it, you'll need to wait a bit before using another. The gauge will be displayed showing how long you have to wait to hitting enemies. Where's the gauge? Hold on. Where's the gauge on the screen? Does anyone see the gauge? Because I do not. Oh, it's there in the middle. Okay. Okay, it has to be absolutely full. I thought I could dodge, but I could not. So I sort of did a perfect dodge there by reflex. And then sharing with glory, use skills or other unique to interrupt it. How do I know which one to use though? I'm like by reflex perfect dodging. So it's like the other game. When you do like a perfect dodge, like right before the damage comes in, it gives you a break point, like where you can actually smash the shield. Like you basically you have to spam the attack button to break down the shield, and then if you break down the shield, you get like a huge big damage attack. You've seen the generals. Would you like to view them with a rematch? Review them with a rematch? No, I'm good. What's for dinner, Rick? We actually had Chinese takeout. We had Chinese takeout, which was paid by my wife, who generously bought that for my birthday supper, and I was very thankful. I love Chinese takeout, and it was pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Honestly, she took me out for breakfast too, so she's been like really, really nice to me all day. You know, it was a pretty chill day. I was off all day, by the way. Like I took my work gave us the day off this year for everyone's birthday, so I was off all day as well. Travel ration prepared by culinary country. I use it to recover hearts. Rations are in the action menu. You hit the side button. Okay. Okay, it's up there. We can see it up there on the top. New objective. I'm not sure how I got the special attack, but I'm not going to complain. And now my freaking Pro controller is out of battery. Where's my charging cable? Okay, there we go, guys. We're good. We're good. Oh, like why is this little dude still around? So let's head to our next position, guys. So honestly, pretty crazy. Oh, dude, we found a Korok. Then I got a bunch of them. Might just come in handy. Cool. Okay. So those flowers are the Koroks. Yeah, so basically, if you've never played a Mosu game, this is pretty much going to be like most of the game. We're going to have to run to targets, kill a bunch of people. Eventually, we're most likely going to have like squad controls where we're going to be able to control multiple squads at once. Always with like a hero character. A special actor in the icon can choose on. Damn. God damn it, man. That's one finisher.
If I may.
Like, I think we're good, right? I think we've got, like, the basics of it. I'm not sure with these special attacks. Like, I'm guessing they're teaching me that if it's a, like, straight-on dodge, it's the Y. If it's a, like, attack coming from upwards, it's the X. So I guess that is the point here, if we will. Oh, we're going to fight Raru? Pretty freaking crazy. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you, Wild One. Thank you, guys. Let's kick Raru's butai. Like, the basics of the gameplay are pretty simple. Now, let's show them the true depths of our power. Oh, thank you so much, Rob. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Sync strike. Press L when your sync gauge and a nearby is full. Okay, where's the sync gauge? We're going to find it on the screen after, but... Interrupt a switch attack. Okay.
I'm with you, Zelda.
Sync strikes with Sonia. Performing a sync strike with Sonia will temporarily increase your attack and defense and greatly reduce the cooldown for your unique skills. Press A to perform a finisher. Let's just try the finisher. F this. That was really bad.
I'm all right. Prepare yourself.
Okay, we got his butt. Boom! Raru down. Woo! So was it quite productive, Zelda? How would you feel about sparring again? No, thank you. Like, why are they all asking me if we want to do it again? Like, imagine someone who's just like button mashing. You wind up like stuck in the same fights over and over again. We've got the basics. Let's get to the actual story here. Oh, oh, oh! We about to fight. This guy's gonna come here and test us. We're gonna have to fight the Goron Chief. Is that it?
If we join you, we could use the practice.
Or is he gonna be a second playable character? Because like basically, if you haven't played the first one, it's most likely gonna follow the same ideas. That over time we're gonna get more playable characters, and we'll have to control multiple playable characters at the same time, while the AI controls like those that we aren't taking control of on the map. I was sure I dodged that one.
Now's my chance. This is nothing.
I chose the wrong special skill. That was my bad.
With my aid. Yes.
Okay, controlling Raru, so we can switch characters now. The founding king of Hyrule, who wields the power of light, armed with Ultra Hand and a Zonite spear. This Zonite warrior brings his full might and majesty to bear in the battle against evil. Action info. So if we do Y, oh, he can do a double attack. Follow up with the X. What about special actions? Heaven's Piercer, so Phalanx Trust. Like, it's the same basics as Zelda. Like, that one seems to be like for the like upwards. Y is for the front strike. I think that's going to most likely be a common pattern among the characters, because obviously if you can't control like 8 characters at once and remember like different like triggers like that. So unique strikes with Zelda and with Sonia. Sync strikes. What are unique strikes? Did we see unique strikes? Like sync strikes, yeah. Unique strikes too.
simple enough matter. Zelda!
Understood. It's just begun. This isn't easy. By my power. So fight. Sacred light.
There we go, baby. My wife didn't. My wife was actually supposed to be Pikachu, and she gave up at the last moment. She decided to not dress as Pikachu. She actually dressed like as a wolf costume, which has nothing to do, and was totally not cool. But it is what it is, man.
I'm with you, Zelda.
Let's go, Link attack, baby! Or Sync attack.
I won't fall.
That was totally missed. Oh, dude. That was really bad. Are we? Yeah, baby. Knock the crap out. Yeah, Pikachu would have been cool, but she didn't. She got too because we were going to a hockey game. We were going like to the Laval Rocket hockey game, and she sort of like she got too like self-conscious to wear the Pikachu costume out. I was dressed as Mario though, so it's all good. I've never been to Canes, so I do not know. I don't think we have Canes up here. I do not think we have them. So I wonder if we're going to have like a lot of crafting to do for items and stuff with the collectibles. But so far the gameplay is pretty fun. Like, I mean, if you've played Dynasty Warrior games, or if you've played like the previous Hyrule Warrior games, like there's a few unique mechanics, but the basics are pretty similar.
Zelda?
King Rauru, thank you for all of your help today.
The one thing that I find a little weird is like you have to interrupt the enemies with like your special abilities, but sometimes your gauge isn't ready. So I guess it's always going to be like a balancing act. Like, do you keep your special ability up to counter one of their abilities, or do you like preemptively do extra damage?
I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead.
Topaz has returned to grace my lap.
But now, discovering the truth here.
Now, there's so many restaurant chains that you like in the US when I go down there that we don't have up here, and I have no idea what type of food it is. That like I go crazy, man. When I go down to the US, I'm like, dude, I want to try every restaurant, but there's only so much food my body can take, and there's also just so much time to try all that food.
Yes.
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us.
Like, they're getting attached pretty quick here.
Come. We should be getting home.
Like, so far the story seems a little too, like, easy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm Zelda from the future. And they're like, we immediately believe you. Oh, because you have this little raindrop thingy jig. Like the time stone. We believe you immediately, dude. You know, it is like a little... And I understand, like, these are, like, magical beings and all that. It just is a little funny. Some features to your Purapad Zelda, as well as a wealth of information about this era. Its original functions are somewhat limited here, but it should still serve you well during your time with us. It can also now show you the status of each region to be sure to use it to your advantage. Little device, if only I had the chance to speak with its creator. A Hylian princess from the distant future. She hones her powers. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I know who I am. The king of Hyrule, one of the last surviving Zonai. He wields the power of light and the sacred stone born by his ego. Okay, so right now, we still can't control Sonia. We can control Zelda and Raru. So basically, okay, so same thing. We're going to have the map, and we're going to have to basically upgrade basic actions. Okay, I'm just going to move my Baja Blast. I just finished it. So, with the Baja Blast finished, it's time to go in the opposite direction. And it's time to continue celebrating my birthday in a different fashion. Hey, did I show you guys the DK mug I made? I don't know if I showed it to you guys last time. Just little quick break here. I know I made a lot of DK stuff, and I haven't shown a lot of it to you, but I also made a DK mug for my beer. Pretty freaking nice. This one fits small cans because I had a lot for the tall boys, and I only had the Mario one for the slimmer ones. Oh, and I think I never showed you guys the ooze canister. So the TMNT ooze canister, also a beer koozie. So I did these two. Boom. But tonight we're gonna be doing a DK. And I actually, like, this was one of the first ones that I actually did, like, pausing the, because I have a 3D printer that only prints in one color. But you can switch colors as long as it's layered in the one direction. And this is the first print I did where I actually put a pause in the print to try it out. And I switched colors mid-print so that I could get, like, you know, red, and then it prints to yellow in the front. So, was pretty happy. Since then, I've done actually a lot others color switches. It was much easier than I thought. Like, you know, sometimes you overthink things and you're like, it's going to be rough. Hold on, I'm just going to tilt the camera up. I realized I put it a little bit too low. Yeah, it's like... it feels tough, like you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be hard. Then you actually do it and you're like, dude, why was I even, like, worried about doing this? Like, I was worried about messing up a print because I would switch the color and this color wouldn't switch well, but in the end, super easy. Okay, let's move. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, so we need materials to participate in the quests. So most likely at one point, we're gonna have to grind to be able to access certain quests. Okay, so it's like now we can just do X, and now we can do X after our last attack. Okay, I think it's gonna be that we can hold down X. Okay, got it, got it. Now I'm remembering the previous game. Okay, yeah, so some of these are just going to be like that. You have to have items to, like, unlock them. And then you have these that are, like, the actual quests. Oh, you see, like, we have this, too.
Wonderful.
Okay, so now we can do Y to hold down X. I assume that's what that means. Like, it's weird that we can actually do these right away. Okay, these we do not have. A side quest. Okay, let's just do the first battle quest, just because, like, I think this is what's most interesting, and then I'll check out the side quest too, because I just don't want to get into a side quest that actually takes, like, time.
Zelda busied herself with life in this new era. Minoru invited the princess on a survey of the depths, a gargantuan space beneath Hyrule that contains strange facilities.
So they knew about the depths, but we didn't.
Relics from the Zonai who had once thrived on the surface.
Because, like, we didn't know about them in Breath of the Wild. Then they sort of, like, appeared in Tears. And these guys knew about them hundreds of years ago. And they wrote everything down because, like, let's be honest, Hylian society has a lot of written history. But they didn't write that there's depths under the kingdom.
Hindered Minoru's investigations at every turn.
Yeah, I upgraded the fridge a while back. From, I would say, like, a couple of months ago. Now I have, like, a real fridge. Oh, dude, my prints actually finished. I had enough. Oh, dude, that's really awesome. I had enough filament to finish the print. So I have my I have all my supports for the Sword of Grayskull, or Sword of Power, depending on how you want to call it. I might show you guys how it's, like, what I've got printed so far at the end of the stream. I'm really excited about that. Like, it's one of my first, other than the Mega Blaster, the Mega Man Blaster arm, it's going to be one of my first one-to-one prints.
But unknown perils awaited them in the perpetual darkness.
Oh, and I'm going to show you guys another one that I did. Super proud of, really happy. Sorry, guys. That was a little... Oh, that came from deep below. Just like the depths of Rick. So we're going to kick some people's ass in the depths. Let's go, baby. Like, I feel like I'm going to have more fun with King Rauru, like controlling King Rauru, than maybe Zelda.
Space was hidden underground?
See what I mean? They knew about this. Dude, I'm super... You guys know there's a new live-action He-Man movie coming out, right? I'm super excited. I loved the 80s one. Even though it was super cheesy with Dolph Lundgren, I still loved it. By the way, do you know how great my birthday is this year? We got a new Predator movie today. I cannot wait to see it. Predator Badlands looks freaking cool as hell. I really want to see it, but no one else in my family does. Because, you know, my wife and 4 girls, Predator isn't exactly their jam. But I'm definitely going to go see it very soon.
Not far from here is a facility where I've been collecting constructs and such for my research.
It's so weird playing this after Tears, man.
I haven't dared explore the darkness beyond, however. There's only so much I can do alone. Without help, that is.
The new series,
finally,
I really didn't like the first part, but they totally redeemed it with the second part. Totally redeemed it. And I'm glad, I'm pretty sure that they changed the direction, and I'm really glad that they listened to people's complaints, and they changed the direction. Like, I wasn't looking at Tila and Masters of the Universe. I was there to see He-Man and Masters of the Universe. And the first way they were lining up the show, it was going to be like Tila and the Masters of the Universe. Prey was extremely good. This one it actually feels related to the Alien show on Disney Plus that is actually pretty good. I'm not all the way through it, or I'm not even sure it's all the way out, but if it's all the way out, I'm not all the way through it. I'm up to like episode 4 or 5-ish. But I'm super excited with where they've been taking the franchise for like the last 2 or 3 entries. Like they've been taking it, I feel like back in the right direction. And especially Predator, like to me, has to remain a fun franchise, but that one that really stays deep in the like fantasy lore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like the first ones weren't fantasy, but like when they try to put too much backstory into these, it's like, it's stupid. But when they just keep it basic, human versus predator or predators versus predators, and Badlands just looks like a fun romp. It reminds me more of like Aliens versus Predators, which was just a fun time than a pure Predator movie. But like, I'm basing myself right now just off of the trailers. Maybe once I get to it, it's totally different. And why can't I unpause?
I primarily use it as a storage area for relics that I lack the space for in my study.
Zonai relics? I can't believe I'll actually get to see them for myself.
How much do you guys want to bet that we're going to get attacked by something down here? How much? I'm willing to bet shit's going to go off the wall and we're going to have to cut a bitch.
Is that your workshop, Minoru?
Indeed it is. Let's use it to get ourselves prepared for the investigation ahead.
Prepare, guys. Press Y to prepare.
Before us, which is precisely what these Zonai devices are for.
I do think the next Zelda is going to be a 3D one because the last one was a 2D one. I just really hope they keep alternating between 3D and 2D like they've been doing, because I enjoy really both facets of Zelda. I've talked about this many times, but I don't want them to abandon 2D Zelda just because 3D Zelda is doing very well. But I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay if they go like a different direction, timeline, something what or another. But I do hope that they keep with the basic elements of the gameplay. I do hope though that they stay more like temple oriented, more like Tears of the Kingdom, like Breath of the Wild. Like I enjoy, like Zelda has to have temples. And I know that a lot of people say that the shrines were the temples and blah, blah, blah. But it's not the same. No. We need to have actual temples. And I know the beasts could be the temples, blah, blah, blah. But it didn't feel the same. And there were only 4 in the game. So it was like, meh. Like, I need to have my Zelda have at least like 8 dungeons. But like, I'm good if they stay with Breath of the Wild style or timeline, as long as they do something original, different, not just another direct sequel. But I'm also okay if they decide to do like a different timeline. Oh. We can use a Zonai device. Okay. Damn. Like, we're starting to have a lot of different gauges. Just to be honest. Okay, I'm trying to get a. Okay, I got it. So we can aim and then we like unleash a flurry. Got it. Okay, that's the hold. That's the XX hold. Now let's look at the extended Y. That's the extended Y. 2, 3. Oh no, we needed one more Y. I'm doing it too early. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. Oh, that one's nice. Oh, we recharged. Like, there's a lot of gauges to keep track of now. We're like at 3 different power gauges. It's not. It doesn't feel too bad though, but I'm hoping that we don't wind up with like 7 different gauges. The only thing is like, the only reason I think that they might do like something directly Breath of the Wild relevant or connected is just because the property's firing on such all cylinders. Damn. Hard-won victory, not so much. Now, I wonder what refills our rations. The sister of Hyrule's king, Minoru, possesses both the power of spirit and unparalleled knowledge of ancient Zonai. She battles with elegance by summoning constructs and using auto-build to instantly combine Zonai devices. Okay, so we just unlocked Minoru.
It's over.
Okay.
I have you.
Let me just get a hang of, like, I just want to see. Okay. Combos are pretty basic. Same thing. Okay, except she has, like, flame emitter, like, right there. Okay, so it wasn't here. Let's go the other way.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Rauru feels like the badass for the moment. Wow, that felt a little weak as like his special attack. So this is the biggest concentration of enemies, so most likely this is where we need to be. Damn. Effed up there. Oh, he's not full.
Flows through me. Now then. Simple enough. Now then.
So far, honestly, I'm liking HYRULE the most. Time bombs. These Zona devices can be thrown to cause large explosions. A certain amount of time. It will also detonate immediately upon hitting a powerful enemy. Okay, so time bomb. Assign. Oh, okay, we can assign. I got it. We can assign it here. So I can actually do R, time bomb, throw it. Gotcha. I didn't realize that's why, like, when I was holding R, you could see the flame emitter for, like, the Zonai Master Champ or whatever. It said you can assign, like, Zonai devices to your R menu. Get off!
Now then. Join me.
We'll show them.
Meet your end.
Okay, pretty decent. And we're getting a bunch of achievements, man. I really hope we get trophies on Switch. That would be really cool. So now we have to adventure deeper here. Okay, we can't go this way. We have to go the other way around. Unless we can't, like, we can't throw, like, a bomb at it, right? Whoops. Definitely not. Oh, dude, a stone talus.
Carry on. Is that all?
Damn.
All right.
Now then. A simple enough matter.
How come he fills up his gauge when we kill one of these guys? Like, I'm not complaining, but why is my life filling up when we beat one of the bosses? Like, is that one of his abilities? I just want to look if we're missing, like, items and stuff. Oh, this is where we started out, right? Yeah. So we had to go around. Now we're going straight up. It's all good. Also, though, combat is feeling so much smoother than the first game in the series. Like, seriously, like, I do think this game is going to ultimately have a much better success than the previous one, simply because it plays so much smoother. And the first one was successful, don't get me wrong. It's just like...
Now then. A simple enough matter.
Resonate with the site of sacred power. There, will resonate. Topaz, be quiet. Be quiet or just come and talk. Come see me. What's up? Yes, I love you too. Come. What's wrong? Come see me. Come. Yes. I know Topaz is being overly dramatic right now. What's up here? And now then. You're right that he has Yu-Gi-Oh's voice. I didn't place it till now, but you're right that he has freaking Yu-Gi-Oh's voice. So we're gonna have to resonate with the 3 sites of power, which is gonna unlock the big door so we can get further. Now I'm gonna just take a quick bathroom break, like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Right back, guys. I made it so quick, I didn't even wash my hands. Of course, you know I'm joking, right? But you're right, King Raru's voice, he does have like Yu-Gi-Oh's voice. The more I think about it, I wonder if it's actually the same voice actor, or if it's just like an actor doing that kind of voice. Dude, 500 KOs, baby. Not sure what happened there, but sure, dude.
Now be gone. A challenge overcome.
Like, we just one-shot whatever that was.
Raru.
Of course.
Like, okay, why is my link gauge full? But I tried to link there and it didn't link. Is it because Zelda wasn't close enough? Maybe it was. Maybe that's why. Where the hell is she? Why is she still back there? Like, sometimes the action gets, like, a little too overly crazy. Zelda can also resonate. They remind me not to shake your hand if I meet you, Rick. Of course, man. It'll be your risk if you try to shake my hand, man. That's like my self-defense plan. Damn, baby.
Make ready!
We're doing a daughter, great-great-grandpa dance there.
Are you ready to go, Minoru?
Okay. I don't know how we set up camp, but sure. And they just run off, man. They don't even wait for us. They're like, screw you guys. We're finishing the game on our own. I really like that one charge up attack. It's maybe not the best because it does leave you vulnerable for like a couple of seconds in some situations, but if not, man, it's pretty good at clearing. But like I said, combat is very smooth. It's the same though for these games. Like sometimes a lot of it comes down to button mashing at certain times, or just like sinking into a combo or two and abusing it. But it's still fun as hell. But it is for those reasons that I sometimes say these games are maybe not worth like a day one full price purchase unless you're like crazy into the storyline or you really know that you like these games. I do find they're like easy games to suggest though when they're like at, you know, 50% off, stuff like that.
Very well, then. Is that all? Carry on! Carry on!
I didn't do the right one. Damn it.
In HYRULE's name, I have you! Now then,
God damn it, man. He just did tension hands, man. Freaking, whatchamacallit. I don't remember what tension hands move is anymore, but I do know it's looked like that. Thanks for the members. Oh, it's true, man. I forgot to call out the new members. That is so my bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I got pulled into the game. Let me go back. I'll pause this for a second because I don't want to forget it again. And I'm sorry about that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go up there. So welcome to the new members. Rob German, Fishing for Tacos, Frog, Nexus Creed, Dion D'Amato Copeland, Black Spiders, Schlangen Nanners. if I'm crucifying your names, I'm so sorry. King Krabby, Vishnu Wardana, and Travis Rolando, man. Welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you so much. I know these were gift subs, but thank you nonetheless for being here and being part of the channel.
we've yet begun.
I guess it was the other one. God damn it. Dude. What the heck? How? Oh, dude, I had to wait till he did that. Got it. Like so.
Now then.
Okay, now we got him.
Simple enough matter.
I'll update the end screen to the video. By the way, to the videos, I'll update it for this weekend to make sure that all the new members are joined in. And if you choose to stay in the future, well, it'll be updated also for that. Okay, so that was actually a pretty interesting fight. Like, it's pretty interesting because for the first time, like, when the sequence happens, you actually can't do the super move right away to counter it. You have to wait till he dropped and then comes at you.
Well then.
You can never figure out a good costume. It happens, man. It happens. There's 1 or 2 years I didn't dress up, like, before the channel. And I used to be a huge Halloween guy, but there were a couple of years I didn't dress up because I wasn't, like, motivated or I didn't find, like, a really good costume. And even this year, like, I was happy to dress up as Mario again, but I wanted to dress up as something else. I just didn't have time to get everything together that I needed to get together. But I'll be ready for next year. There's, like, 2 costumes I'd like to get ready for next year.
On we go.
One of them is an actual Mega Man costume. I want to 3D print a full Mega Man armor. Classic Mega Man. I'm probably going to print, like, Classic Mega Man and Mega Man X. But I definitely want to dress as, like, Classic Mega Man for next year. Like I said, I've got the Buster already printed. So, you know, it's a pretty decent start. Next, I'm going to do the helmet. Then I'm gonna start building the full body armor. But I'm pretty happy with the Buster. It's a pretty nice one, and it fits on pretty nice, and it's easy to use, and it's gonna fit in pretty easy with once I have the rest of the armor. The other one is Casey Jones. I wanted to get a Casey Jones costume together. Like, Casey Jones isn't that hard. I have to find a goalie stick, old golf club. Like, all these things I could have found, but I would have had to pay expensive for. I prefer, like, to hit, like, Goodwills and stuff like that over the year and pick them up really cheap.
I've never seen one like this
since they're going to specifically only be for, like, a Halloween costume.
You saw them. The firm warning and the collapsed seal at the entrance. It stands to reason that this chamber was once locked away by
like, I'm going to say something about the Hyrule Warrior games, especially the last one. Storyline-wise, chef's kiss, baby. Like, they really did some good storylines, and it's interesting, and it helps you push through the game. Because, to be honest, sometimes the gameplay becomes repetitive by the end. But because the storyline is so good in these last 2 games, you don't mind pushing through to the end.
To study it from every angle.
Like, I personally sometimes get a little fed up by the end of these games if the storylines aren't good.
Than to leave things to chance. Research it however you like. I simply ask that you not activate it.
I understand. Zelda, from this point on... Resealing the chamber should take priority for now. Would you care to assist me, Rauru?
With pleasure.
Like, obviously, like, Ganondorf is gonna get access to, like, this chamber. Like, obviously that's gonna be, like, the secret of, like, probably how he attains, like, power. Like, I wonder if it's that he's gonna, like, it's gonna be that he's gonna blend with Zonai, like... Yeah. Like, I'm wondering what, like, how they're gonna shift it. Okay. So obviously we're going to have some crafting to do eventually in the game. Like, the items aren't only going to be for, like, unlocking things. So we have Minoru from now on. I'm going to try to see if we can look into how we upgrade the characters. Like, obviously you have those, like, those missions, but generally there's other ways too. Why can't I go anywhere else? Okay, it's above ground is here. I see now we're going to upgrade Rauru's basic actions.
For the sake of my people.
So now we can go from... Okay, we can do a double X right at the beginning. So we don't have that. Menus here. Okay, we don't actions. Can we? Okay, we can slot the actions here. Materials are here. Hold on. I guess like leveling isn't like unlocked yet ish. So we don't have that. Let's go look at this boosting his confidence.
Excellent work.
Okay, so we can practice here. I wonder if there's like any use to it. We're not going to go there yet, but I wonder if like if we go there, there's actually like things to unlock through the training. I do want to get dressed up as Link eventually, but I don't like the Link costumes that are out there, so I would want to like put it together myself. Like, you know, find like a nice green tunic. It's honestly, Link, I know it's stupid, but I find the boots are super, a really important part. And finding a decent pair of boots that, like, look like that, because I'm pretty good at, like, basic sewing and stuff, but I wouldn't be able to, like, sew up my own boots, you know what I mean? So, that is... like maybe the thing that is stopping me from doing Link, because I feel like I won't be able to find boots that are decent unless I make them myself, or I pay someone like an absurd amount of money to make custom made like boots that look like Link, or that you buy actual like from a cosplay website or something, super expensive boots that are made to look like Link boots. Because everything else, like, you know, beige spandex, yeah, okay, or tights, yeah, I can find that. The tunic, no problemo. And, like, they don't even have to be spandex. They can be, like, sort of like, medieval pants, you know, like the ones that you tie up. That's what I would probably use, like beige-ish. Then I would like do I would probably do green tunic Link. Like I don't want to do Breath of the Wild blue tunic. I'd probably do like green tunic Link. And then like, you know, a blonde wig that I would have to like cut up to look like that. But anyway, dispense. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, what does this do?
How shall we use this?
This should do
Like, I
nicely.
feel special ration doesn't really need to be assigned. Okay, now we've unlocked that. Okay. Okay, challenges are battles that can be attempted independently of the main story. Use them to level up characters, practice moves, collect materials and rupees, and further flesh out the game and world story. Okay, what about this? Well, why wouldn't we do this? Like, you need one and we have like 67 of them. Enhance weapons. Okay, so... it cannot be undone once completed. So yes. Okay, I get it. Some of the items are reserved to the spear. Other ones are reserved to one-handed items, which match both Zelda and Minoru's weapons. I get it now. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, so we've got them all up like one level. Okay, we won't sell any Zonite steel yet. Like, I imagine at one point you can sell if you're out of missing rupees, but you have way more steel. What about this? We do not have enough. What about this? Miniru +1 bonus heart. Well, yes, please. We have enough for it.
Seems I've grown stronger.
So like a lot of these, it's just like having the right materials and unlocking them directly. So, oh, there's something over here. Okay, we do not have. We don't have that either. Let's go down. I just want to see what the suggested levels are here. So these are like side quests, right? Level 3, level 4. So let's try I want to try one of the side quests. I want to see what they're like. How come I can only select Raru? Why can't I select Minoru? Oh, I can, but I can only have 2. Okay, got it. What are you pushing around, Topaz? What are you being... Hey, hey! Stop that. There's like a part on the floor and she's like kicking it around. I'll leave it because she's having fun, but I'll have to take it away from her if it makes too much noise. I don't think you guys can hear it though, but she's like kicking a little part around. It's a broken piece of a 3D print that didn't work out, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. Oh. God, I wish I would have... Dude, can I... What's in this?
Let's try this. I'd be honored.
Meet your end.
Dude, man, we freaking did a family Kamehameha there and just knocked the shit out of him. Is that it? Oh, that's it? At least they're fast. Next year, you're going to be Rick James. That's freaking awesome, man. That is freaking awesome. I'm Rick James, bitch. Man, Chappelle Show was epic times. I know, like, a lot of people, like, you know, Chappelle's have been in some controversy since then, but man, nonetheless, classic Chappelle Show was, like, the shit. Great basic, yeah. Yeah, so, yes.
I can tell this will come in handy.
Yeah, let's do the little side quests.
Before we depart.
Weapon, we'll get the Royal Mace. Can we actually switch weapons? Oh no, that's because that's what it is. Okay, this is a Minoru mission. So let's do Minoru and Rauru.
I'm right here with you, Rauru.
No, I'm good. Yeah, let's do this.
To battle.
What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap. What was it? It was real motherfucking Hollywood, real motherfucking Hollywood stories. Wasn't that like the one with Rick James? Like, oh my god, man, that was the best. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch, man. Oh my god. With Eddie Murphy's brother, Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. Oh my god. What? That's a freaking awesome combo, man. My new favorite combo. Kick their ass. She doesn't, she honestly, she feels very immobile though.
No surrender.
Like,
I fight on. No surrender. Knocked out.
Now then.
I'm all right.
what's Tension Hand's move, man? Because that is pure, that is like a pure ripoff of Tension Hand's move.
Minoru.
Let's see if I can help.
I wonder what these, like we know what they were in Tears of the Kingdom, but I wonder what they're going to be used for in this one.
It's over.
Dude, this is epic.
I have you.
Oh, we have a timer, man. I didn't notice. Goddamn. Hold on. We gotta run. We gotta run. I didn't notice there was a timer on this one. I was like messing around.
It's over. Too close. No surrender.
endure. Now then.
Boom. Tri-beam, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Tri-beam cannon. I think in English they say tri-beam cannon, right? Oh, dude, we got the carrots we need for the upgrade on the upper world. The one that we couldn't get. This one. Upgrade Raru's basic actions. Nice.
For the sake of my people.
Yeah, Raru's gonna be a beast, man. Like, Link Who, man. Raru is like the king of this game.
Magnificent.
So we maximized, guys. We've got like every upgrade possible. You know what though? I do think we're gonna stop here for tonight. To be honest, it's like it's my birthday. My wife is waiting for me upstairs. When I went up to the bathroom, she's like, "Are you coming soon, honey?" And I'm like, I have to at least give a couple of hours to everyone. And to be honest, I want to play the game too. Like, you know, we're on the down low. I sort of want to play the game too. But before we go, I do want to show you guys what I was 3D printing. Like I said, like so far the Sword of Power, where I'm at in it. It's going to be in parts because I obviously can't assemble it yet. But it's going to be like, you know, little glimpse into it before we go. Yeah, you know, honestly, family time. But the good news is that, like, I talked about it last week, and I said, like, things are going to be over. I have a lot of time off. I'm going to get back into the videos and all that. It should really work. It should, like, this week we should be really, really back to normal. So, you know, there should be a good, like, video every day or two for the foreseeable future. And we're definitely getting into Black Friday season, so it's like going to be like big times on the channel. Yes, Topaz, I love you too. Now obviously, since it's not assembled, there's going to have to be a little bit of use of imagination here, but basically tip, second part of the sword, third part of the sword. So like already you can see, and the blade isn't done. Like this is 3/4 of the blade. Obviously I can't hold it together like 4 parts. We've got the lower part coming into the first part of the iconic like symbol on the thing, and this is where I'm at so far. So what I'm missing is the guard and the handle, but basically, you know, we've got like the full blade done. And when I'm saying like this thing is going to be 1 for 1, it's going to be like 1 for 1. Like if I can put this like this, and like this is only the blade, and we don't have, oh damn, we don't have the guard and the handle yet, but you guys get the gist of it. And like, you know, I have like these sections here. Now these are not the right ones, these are the ones for the bigger sections, but I'm gonna have these rods that are gonna go in here. Like this is a rod for the lower section. Okay, the hilt's gonna go here. I have the smaller rods for the top sections over there, but these are going to go into the lower section. The hilt's going to go here. And then anyway, it's going to be pretty epic. I can't wait to have this Sword of Power done. And this one, I might actually look into, like, seeing if I can close the gaps. I'm going to see how much work it is, but it's going to be fun. Like, one way or another, it's going to be an awesome little prop to have, the Sword of Power. You know, since I'm a kid, I think I always dreamt of having, like, a one-to-one version of the Sword of Power. And it's really fun that I can, like, 3D print this. It's crazy, like, once you have a 3D printer and you get used to it, it costs, like, nothing. Because, like, the gray roll I used for this was already half done. And I almost have the whole sword out of, like, half a roll. Like, you know, the guard is a big part, but still, like, overall, it'll have cost, like, $15 to make the sword. So it's pretty freaking epic. I am excited. Like, when you look at this, like, it's a decent, like, this one is made out of, like flexible, I'm not quite sure what it's made out of, but, like, some flexible material, and it's pretty decent. But when you looked at this, cost me, like, 35 bucks. And I'm going to have a solid Sword of Power that's going to be even bigger and more life-size than this one for, like, $15 of material. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm really, yeah. Like I said, I have a bunch of other videos coming out on 3D printing and stuff related to the Switch 2. I'm going to spoil you guys one thing because it's freaking epic. It's epic, but it could be even better if I would have a printer that can do dual color. This is going to be my Nintendo Switch. This is one. I have multiple, but this is one of my Nintendo Switch 2 docks. Castle Hyrule. And if I had a double colored printer, all these little windows would be see-through, would be like very thin white PLA, which you could put LEDs in the back. And with a USB LED, when you turn your Switch on, like the windows would light up. Mine is not going to light up because I don't have a dual color printer, and there was no way for me to do it by swapping colors because the layers aren't layered properly. But just to show you guys, like, you can actually make crazy Switch 2 docks. And this isn't even, in my opinion, the craziest dock I have. I have a even crazier one that I'm going to keep for the video. Like, I have, like, I printed, like, at least 5 different docks. I printed at least, like, oh, yeah, one last one. One last one. This is my controller holder that I printed last week. A life-sized Vegeta arm to hold my PlayStation controller. Freaking awesome. I actually scared my wife. When I started printing it, I told her I was printing a life-size Vegeta. Like, a complete life-size Vegeta. And, like, no joke, I think I have over 10 or 12 controller holders printed. But I told her I was printing a life-size Vegeta, okay? And, like, you should have seen her. She's like, where the hell are you going to put it? Because, like, there's no room in my studio. She knew there was no room in my studio. So she's like, that thing's not going to be upstairs. That thing's not going to be in my house. Like, which is my house, like, the part of the house that people see. She's like, that thing's not going to be, like, in the rest of the house. Like, no, you're not printing a life-size, like, version of, like, a Dragon Ball character. Like, no, you're not. And then, like, you know, after, like, she freaked out for about an hour or two, I'm like, don't worry, honey. It's stopping at the elbow. Like, I brought her up the forearm and I put it next to my forearm because it's actually the same size as my forearm, exactly, almost. I put it next to my forearm and I'm like, look, honey, his forearm is done. And she's like, you're effing with me, right? And then the next day I brought her the hand and I'm look, honey, the hand is done. And she's like, no, you're not putting this upstairs. And then I'm like, Oh, come on, honey. It's going to be so cool. Can't you imagine? It's going to be like such an awesome conversation piece when people come in. And yeah, so that was just funny. I broke it to her, like I said, like a few hours later. The next day after the hand was printed, I broke it to her. She'd accidentally knock it over. Like, honestly, I think that would happen. I think I'd come home one day and she'd be like, oh, the dog knocked it over. You know, like, oh my God, I don't know what happened. Anyway. Hey guys, thank you so much for showing up for my birthday. It was freaking awesome. Great new Zelda game. Honestly, it is feeling amazing. I haven't gotten the Lego Game Boy yet, but I do want it. I'm just not getting it for the moment because people have asked me to stop buying stuff because they want to buy me Christmas gifts. And that is one of the things that I put on my Christmas gift list. So I'm going to let someone buy it for me. Because I, like, you know, the problem with currently this channel and everything is, like, every game and everything I want, I generally buy for the channel right away. So when it comes to, like, Christmas and stuff, people have trouble getting me gifts other than, like, socks and stuff like that. So I made a list of things that I guaranteed people I would not buy myself. And the Lego Game Boy is one of those because it's like, it's a smaller gift. You know what I mean? Like, it's like for someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, you know, it's an easy gift for like one of the older kids to buy or something like that. So anyway, guys, yeah, thank you so much for showing up for my birthday. Freaking amazing Zelda game on top of it. If you like Mosu games, if you like Zelda, you are going to be satisfied with this game. The action, everything that was like maybe holding back the original one is fixed with the extra power that the Switch 2 delivers. Like, the action is smooth, it's fun, it's... Look, I don't have an FPS counter, but I would say it's 60 FPS. If it's not, I could be wrong because I'm going off of like my feeling and my eye. And like, I'll check out like some tech videos that people are undoubtedly going to be testing the game, you know, officially with people that have like hacked switches and have a frame counter built into their Switch. There's a way I could do it with footage, but it's really complicated, and 5 minutes of footage takes like 6 hours to digest and get the proper frame rate and stuff like that. Like, it's super PC intensive. Which is why often I just do it a bit after and confirm, okay, yeah, it's staying pretty steady at 60 FPS. And it takes a shit ton of memory, man. Like hard disk, like it takes like, because you have to record on, you have to record the footage at the source footage. Anyway, it's complicated if you like. I don't want to get into tech stuff right now, but you have to record like basically at raw footage of the game, and then analyze it through a program that tells you what the FPS is. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm going to check it out some more. I'm most likely going to try and finish the game over the next couple of days. And yeah, I'll get back. Oh, wait, guys. One more thing. Don't go. Wait a sec. I'd made a promise last week, and for once I'm going to keep that promise 100%. I'm going to just put this game on quiet. Where is my video footage? Give me a sec, guys. Where is it? Epic. What game did we play last week that I didn't finish? Well, guess what? As I said after stream, and I'm gonna just you know, move my current self so that you can see my past self. So after stream last week, the next day in the morning, I woke up and I was like, fuck this bitch, we're gonna be killing the nerd. So this is my killing of the last boss of AVGN. Now, it took me, I had to get to him, and I had to use the super shit pickle. It took my last life And then with the super shit pickle, we kicked Mecha Jesus's booty. Like, honestly, if I survive till the second cycle, we've got this guy. And if this shit pickle is still there. I was talking to you guys because I'm like, maybe I'll actually put this out as a video. Yeah, though the shit pickle does so much damage, it's crazy. It's really, I wasn't able to burn him out in like 2 cycles. But what I did discover is that you can hit that without jumping. Boom, baby. And that's how you do a shit ton of damage. You can hit the, you can just line up next to it and button mash. Way of doing it, but it is what it is, baby. Fuckers! We got him. So let's and then honestly, you have an epic cutscene at the end of the game.
Time for a hard reset, motherfucker!
This is Mecha Death finale, man. Mecha Death, Mecha God. No, what is it? God Mecha. I mess it up every time. Even now, I can't remember. It's Mecha Jesus something. Super Death Mecha Jesus or.
Video games are back. All systems worldwide are recovered.
We saved video games, guys.
Oh great! Now I can play the mutant virus again. This reporter is gladly hopping
so as I said, the water temple. We finished AVGN.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're back to normal! Watch your fucking language!
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Mecha Death Christ, thank you.
Thank you!
A pretty epic finale, man.
My NES is working again. Everything's back just the way I like it.
Yeah, very close, eh? Just a little bit of home renovations. It was pretty. Honestly, to be honest, the nerds are harder than, like, I think objectively the 3 nerds can theoretically be harder than Mecha Death Jesus, because if you're really good at button mashing, you can mash him out in his 2 cycles. I saw some videos of people doing it after that I watched, because I was like, man, how do you beat him without the pickle? Because I a couple of times, like if we would watch the whole video, a couple of times I got past the second cycle and I got insta-killed both times, even though I had like a decent amount of health. And I would have just needed like 1 more cycle without the death pickle, without the super pickle to kill him normally. And I was just like, dude, how do you pass the stupid tombstones? I actually, after that, realized that I think I have to shoot the tombstones and break them before like a unseen timer runs out, where you insta-die if you don't break the 2 tombstones. I think that's what I realized in the last run before I actually beat him, is I got to the tombstones and I realized that you could shoot the tombstones. And I think you have to break both tombstones before a timer, like an unseen timer runs out, where it insta-kills you. And I think that's the part that I didn't get to that fight. But, you know, maybe I'll redo it in the future. Who knows? We'll see. But I just wanted to show you guys that we beat it. And I love what they did. They did the old school thing where they show you the cast of enemies. I'm pretty satisfied with the normal. Like each enemy, they show you the name. Old school games used to do this for every game when they rolled credits. They used to show you the name of the different enemy characters, and I love that they did it in this. Like it makes it feel like it's a real old 8-bit game. Handy, Spankenstein's monster, Flipping Reaper, Creepy Peepee, Shitfly, Kickaroo, Battle Pig. And like it keeps going like this. You even got the boss names and whatnot. But super, super cool. Like for people who played NES games, this is like a super cool retro throwback. Not every game did it, but a lot of games did it. I would say some of the really good games did it. And they, at the end, you get these really awesome pixel art versions of the developers. I really found this too was really, really super cool. You get like these pixel art drawings of the developers, and you also get AVGN with Programmancer and Jordan, and then you get a code. I haven't entered this code yet, but I have it here recorded. I wonder if it's just to get to the end of the game, but I do want to enter it and see if it brings you somewhere special. I haven't tried it yet because I was just like so happy to finish that I went off on my day and did other stuff. But there we go. It is what it is, guys. That is the official end to tonight's stream. Just wanted to show you I delivered for once. I said I was going to beat the last boss off stream after and show you guys next week. Well, guess what? I did it, baby. So have a great one, guys. See you in the next video. Keep your peepers out for the weekend. I should be able to do a part 2 to the deals. And next week, like I said, I think finally things are going to get back to normal. We're going to get the new games coming out. I'm going to try to do a review probably of AVGN and Pokemon. I just don't know if the Pokemon review is worth it, because right now I just think so many Pokemon reviews are out there that it's probably going to be like a wasted review. So I'm going to think about that one, because I might get on the accessory videos instead. But we'll see where that goes. Thank you so much for showing up. Have a great one. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a great one, guys.